South African rugby losses, and who's the most knowledgeable of them all.
Let's burn through that.
Hi, I'm Dax.
And I'm Nick, and welcome to the Call Room, our weekly rugby union chat show. It's quite a mouthful. I think we need to shorten that. But first, before we get really into everything today, I think we just need to hit the news in very quickly, 5 minutes. We're going to try to keep it there.
Yeah.
So very quickly, we're going to start off with SARU, South African Rugby Union, if you don't know the acronym.
Yeah.
And they're reporting to South African Parliament of a net loss of 66 million rand for the 2017 financial year.
Yeah, and then on top of that, the additional 34 million rand that they paid for the Pro 14 as well, which is quite a significant knock to the pocket of all the unions, considering all that money should actually be spread amongst the unions to bolster them and that type of thing. To add to that woe, also the professional contracts for all the unions being hard from 990 players at the present moment. They want to get that under 400.
Yeah, I mean, that's in an effort to try and avoid a further loss of nearly 100 million rand for our international viewers, because, you know, we're developing a little New Zealand audience. That's probably around 100 million rand, what's that about?
In terms of New Zealand dollars, it's probably
$10 million?
about 10 to 15 million dollars.
So it's a decent amount of money. And yeah, but speaking again on South African losses, opening weekend of the Pro 14 really showed that the Kings, again, back to their losing ways in the Pro 14.
Well, they scored points because the Cheetahs were held to a 38-0 drubbing.
Yeah, the Cheetahs went up against Munster, who is now coached by Johan van Kraan, the ex-Bulls assistant coach. And he really knew the Cheetahs. He did his homework. He was like, I'm going to start my South African boys on a Botha, and he neutralized the Cheetahs' attack completely.
Yeah, but I mean, the Cheetahs were competitive in the first half, only holding them to 12-0. But then Munster showed their class, and they really gave the Cheetahs a real hiding.
And then we're going on to the Currie Cup, the South African domestic rugby competition. And we're seeing some interesting results pop up. Province once again showed some class, thoroughly annihilating the Pumas. I mean, it was the Pumas though.
Well, the Pumas were competitive for large quantities of the match. It wasn't the Cheetahs game that we had the week before, but Western Province bonus points in both their matches, which is really, really good for me.
And given the shortened tournament this year, where it's just one round, games, play each team once, that really automatically puts the province ahead for a home semi-final going forward. There was a very good game in the Transkei Derby, the Lions versus the Bulls.
Very close one.
Very close one. It was back and forth the entire game. It was a real try-fest. I think Bulls scored 6 tries, Lions scored 6 or 7 tries, and it literally came down to 2 points at the end of the day.
Yeah, it did. The Sharks-Cheetahs game was also a very, very good game. The Sharks being a little bit more classier and a little bit more effective on the day. So yeah, it was I mean, the only real one that I was surprised was the Bulls losing at home to the Lions. I would have hoped for them to hold that one out. But no real big events this past weekend. I think we'll probably see more as the Currie Cup draws towards the semi-final stages.
I think, just to avoid any confusion, yes, the Cheetahs are playing both the Currie Cup and the Pro 14 at the same time. They are fielding 2 different squads. They have a Pro 14 squad and a Currie Cup squad, which is really testing the depths of their player pool, which kind of is worrying considering the SARU player reduction contract system.
But it could actually benefit the Cheetahs in the longer run.
It could, yes. But moving on to the final discussion point is the possible Springbok changes we could see going into a match against Australia this coming weekend.
Yeah, so Damien Delendi,
yes, and Jesse Kriel,
have been recalled to the squad, and a surprise call up to the squad is Cheslin Colby, former Western Province fullback and wing, now applying his trade in France.
Yes, for Stade Francais, if I'm correct.
For Stade Francais, he's been having an absolute blinder for the last 2 seasons with them, and getting a Bach call up, which is, I think fulfills that X factor role that we're kind of missing. considering he can break through lines and that type of thing. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets fielded or where he gets fielded.
A couple of players that have been let go that aren't travelling to Australasia, as Lionel Mopoe, as well as there's a prop
I think it was.
in a straight rotational shift, just that's the policy, and also Ivan van Zyl was also, or no, not Ivan van Zyl, the other Bull scrum off.
Papier.
No, Ivan van Zyl, yeah, was released back to the Bulls, so he's not travelling to Australasia with the squad. So those are just some minor changes from the Argentina squad to the Australasia squad. Things that we could see changing against Australia, well, one, we'll definitely see a rotational shift in the front row. It'd be interesting to see where the Kitshoff starts or the B starts. I think that's the interesting one, but we all know there's going to be a tight head rotation. Hooker is going to be consistent. Locks, it's going to be interesting to see who partners up there. I think we might see flanks staying relatively similar to what they were against Argentina.
Or might actually change. If it stays with Whiteley at 8-man, I think we'll probably see CM shift over to number 6 and probably have Peter Steph Toy at number 7 with Francois Lowe coming in as impact off the bench.
Or we might see Dwayne on the bench, given that he's now available for that leg of the Rugby Championship.
But I think Rusty's said he kind of wants him for the New Zealand end of the tour. But we'll see.
We'll see what happens there. Scrum half, in all likelihood, is going to stay the same. We might see Ross Cormier on the bench, given that he's now gotten a call-up as well. We forgot about him.
No, we did say Ross Cormier.
Did we? Okay. And fly half, there's been much debate about this in the media. A lot of people calling for Pollard to be dropped. Some individuals saying, you know what, if we just give him one more or two more games, we just drop the axe.
Well, we gave Yankees a full season last year, so maybe we should give Andre a chance too.
Because we all know the class that Andre does have.
Yes.
But then there's other circles saying that, you know what do we have to lose? Start Willemse, see what he has to offer, and have Pollard on the bench. And if Willemse just isn't coping against a top tier nation such as Australia, then you swap him out.
No, I mean that's fair enough as well. I mean it'll be interesting to see how Rassie tests his depth at fly half. I mean Alton I think will still stay out in the wings at the present moment in terms of where he kind of fills in. But I think Andre and Willemse are very, very much similar type of players, very big, bulky fly halves. I don't see anything wrong with, if he does choose to start with Willemse, let him start with Willemse and have Pollard as backup, or do vice versa. If Pollard's struggling, put on Willemse, see if he goes for a good 50 minutes or so.
And then we might see a change in wing, given that Pimpy was injured.
But Deontay, if he's fit, will be a good start.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have Colby and Leroux to finish up the back three. That could be that's lots of pace, lots of line breaking guys. I mean, it will be a very, very interesting back three if they do that. And I think you might actually see a centre rotational switch. Maybe Delinde and Kuhl will be our starting centres in Australia. Given that Esterhuizen and while they are performing decently, it's still, as Rob Howing says, they're doing what they need to do, but it's not anything impressive. Yeah, that's right. But I mean, maybe having Delinde back and maybe having as a centre, because Delende's got a really good passing game, might see come back in. I mean, Delinde had a pretty decent game in his game back with Western Province this weekend. I mean, it wasn't here or there, it was a good, just standard showing from him. Box colours changes things for a lot of players, so we'll probably see, if he does get his run-on chance against Australia, we'll probably see come feature a little bit more because Delende has a passing game. So yeah, that's our news in roughly 5 minutes, and yeah, we're not disappearing, so just stay tuned. So, those old school viewers might recognise this area as being the original home of the call room, but today we're going to do something a little bit different. Given that there wasn't that much rugby really going on this weekend, we thought why not test our rugby knowledge and do a little quiz. So the rules are as follows. We've got 10 questions being asked by the lovely Andrea, who's off camera, our disembodied voice, and in order for us to be eligible to answer the question, we have to reach and grab the green ball. So we've taken a step back so that it's kind of out of reach. That is very much in your reach. Out of my reach.
Excuse me.
You got longer arms.
And if we think we know the answer, we grab the ball and Andrea will give us then permission to answer the question. So it's no shouting, it's literally grab the ball and the winner of the 10 questions gets to keep the green ball of victory
For the week until the next one.
until the next challenge that we have. So yeah, are we ready? Okay,
I'm ready.
Okay, question number 1. Which Springbok scored 4 tries against Ireland in Bloemfontein in 1998?
Mario Shuve.
Incorrect.
1998, Chester Williams.
Pick up the ball.
Chester Williams.
No.
4 tries, 1998, against Ireland.
I'm just going to play the card that I was 5 years old at the time and...
Slapchips, Peter Rousseau.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Okay,
we filled that one.
clue. He initially started his career with Boerland and later captained the Sharks.
Gary Teichman? No.
Nope.
Wasn't he a forward?
Yeah, he was a forward.
This is...
Oh, back.
Okay, well that failed. Moving on.
What was the answer?
Stefan de Blanche.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
That's around my area now, I completely blanked.
I was 5 years old at the time, that's my excuse.
Which winger was named Billy Whiz and scored England's only try when the team won the Rugby Union World Cup in 2003?
Billy Woods. No, we're not doing good here, eh?
That's a blank for me.
Yeah, I'm going to tap out on this one, eh?
And the answer?
Jason Robinson.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I. If it said who kicked the winning drop goal in the 2003 World Cup final.
Johnny Wilkinson.
Chop.
Okay, question number 3. Connaught Rugby are based in Galway, County Galway, Ireland, but which multi-purpose grounds do they play their home games at?
Connaught.
Yes.
The Millennium Stadium.
Nope.
That's in
Incorrect.
Wales, isn't it? Wow. We host a rugby show, we can't even answer the first 3 questions.
Well, those on South African base, so...
To be fair, the first one was, so...
Yeah, no.
Sports ground.
Is that what it's called? Sports ground?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, the next one you have to get. If you don't get it, I'm severely disappointed. Okay, what are we on? Question number 4. Who is credited with inventing rugby union? Okay, give it to Dax.
Dr. William Webb, Ellis.
No, full name.
William Webb Ellis.
Damn it.
Nice. 1 point for Dax. Okay.
Go down.
So there's one.
Okay. Question number 5. The referee stops play because a player was in touch. What did the referee spot?
The player went out of bounds.
I'm going to read you the answer because I don't know if it's the same as what you just said. But a player holding the ball had stepped over the sideline.
It's the same thing. 1 point. Ah.
Okay. 1 to Dax, 1 to Nick. Which team won the 2007 Hong Kong Sevens?
Specifically the 2007 Hong Kong Sevens.
Tonga.
Incorrect.
Ah. Fiji.
Close but incorrect.
Close to Fiji. Samoa.
That's correct.
Haha.
2 to Nick, 1 to Dax.
Well, it was one of the islands.
No, we Pacific Islands, so we're round about there.
Okay. Who was the top try scorer of the 2003 Super 12 tournaments?
2003.
Mm-hmm.
Super 12, eh?
Super 12. Joe Rocococo.
Incorrect.
Brian Banner.
Incorrect.
He was with the Cats then, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's going to be a New Zealander.
I have no idea.
She's no help, hey?
Mm-mm. No, I can't think about it.
Doug Howlett.
Yeah, it's a New Zealander.
Okay. This person is an important link between forwards and backs. They play an important role in scrums, lineouts, and a lot of plays. Who is it?
Scrum off.
Indeed. 3 points to Nick, 1 point to Dax.
Question 7, let's go.
Okay. One of the rarest of rugby union books is The New Zealand Tour 1901 by J.R. Henderson. What team tour to New Zealand does it deal with?
1901.
England.
Incorrect.
The British and Irish Lions.
Incorrect.
Ireland.
Incorrect.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, I'm just going to throw the dog.
I got it!
South Africa.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Was that what you were going to say, Dax?
No.
Go for it then. One more guess.
Well, last guess, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Italy.
Incorrect.
Oh.
The New South Wales team.
That's Australian.
That's Australia. That's Australian.
Oh, wow, we were completely in the wrong hemisphere there.
Completely.
Okay. On April 16th, 2004, the Stormers beat the Blues in New Zealand in a Super 12 encounter.
Last time that happened.
When was the last time that happened?
Before that,
Before that,
Yes, before that.
Stormers beat
never.
Blues.
Because the Stormers can't win in New Zealand.
Incorrect.
1996.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
At this particular game, the Stormers won 39-18 at Eden Park.
Is that the hint?
That's the
Or is
hint
that
I'm
question
giving you. No, that's the hint I'm giving you.
2000.
Yes, correct. 2 to Dax, 3 to Nick. Woo!
Well, question 9 or 10?
I have no idea. I've lost count.
It's fine.
Okay, we'll call it question 9.
We are usually the heaviest member of the team, and there are 2 of us, a loose head and a tight head. What position am I?
Prop.
Indeed, correct.
Gotta be
4 to
quicker there.
Nicholas.
I think we should set new rules the next time we do this, where we actually say we have to wait for the end of the question.
I agree with you, Dax.
Whose side are you on?
Not yours.
Who are you marrying?
See?
Okay, question number 10. Which of these players was not a British Lions tourist in 2001? Tom Smith, Roden O'Gara, Johnny Wilkinson, Greg Smith.
The first one.
Incorrect.
Oh, that is the last one.
Correct.
Who's the last one?
Greg Smith.
Okay, so that was what's the final score? 4-3.
It's 4-3, yeah.
4-3. I'd say we decent, but
That was
let's be honest.
That was pitiful.
we were guessing, yeah.
yeah.
So I get the ball. Haha.
It is your ball to begin with.
All the victory is mine.
Till next time.
Till next time. So if you enjoyed the difference, or maybe you learned something new, because I know we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were shocking.
Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and if you want notifications when we post a new video, then there's the bell icon somewhere down there, which you can click, and you'll get an email every time we post a new video.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Cheers.